Namaste. Welcome to Pagoda Yoga. My name is Lee and we have Kim joining for today's practice. Today's class is all about your lower body tension release. We'll be paying deeply attention to your hip flexibility, hamstrings, calf muscles, down to your ankles and feet. If you're new to yoga and if your body is extra tight today, I suggest you to grab a couple of blocks, like Kim is going to use them, and a yoga strap or just a belt or a towel to prepare so you can make your yoga practice a little more enjoyable. I'll offer you intermediate to a little more experienced yoga asanas so that this is yoga for all levels. Shall we begin? All right, starting our practice in Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. So soles of your feet together touch. And now you can right away use two blocks, one underneath your leg, other block also goes underneath. Beautiful. As you hold on to your feet and thumbs around your feet, you can relax your inner thighs down toward the blocks or down toward the ground. Lifting up to your chest up, big inhale, chin down, eyes closed. Relax, open mouth. Let's stay here another breath. From now, I need you to close your mouth, softly seal your lips, and breathe in and out through your nose. Slowly push your chest forward and chin up. Exhalation, slowly push your back, chin toward to the chest. Keep dropping your inner thighs and hips heavy down. Let's release again twice more like this. Inhale. Exhale. One last round. Exhale. Very nice. Let's come back to neutral spine. You can move the block underneath your right side one, only the right side. So you can extend your right leg straight forward and bring your left foot a little bit closer toward to your inner thigh. So just keep using one block underneath your left leg and other block, put it aside. Keep your right knee a little bit bending to begin, fingers down by your side. Breathe in, grow tall. Exhalation, you can get your leg a little bit straighter and hinging into your hips toward to your right leg. Keep your right knee bent, please, so you can get a little longer stretch with your upper body. If you could go a little further, keep your right knee all the way straight and send your hands straight forward. If you could, catch your foot, and if you could, lower your chest and forehead down. Continue to breathe. One more. Beautiful. Let's slowly come up. Lift your left knee up. Let's cross it over to your right leg. Hold on to your shin, lifting up to your chest. Big inhale. Exhale, right hand wrap it around your knee, left hand behind you, spine tall, and look over to your left shoulder. Continue to just hug your knee toward your chest. If you have a little more space in your spine, you can hook your right elbow toward to the outer side of your knee for a little bit deeper twist. Continue to flexing into your right ankle. One more breath. Very nice. Carefully untwist from the lower back all the way to your neck. Both legs straight forward. Let's lean back a little bit and shake out your legs. Let's pull your both knees up, press your feet down, open up a little bit wider. Pushing into your chest and gazing slightly up, big inhale. Exhale, 90 degree, lower to the right and left. Very good. Gazing toward to the opposite shoulder. 3 more like this. One last round. Beautiful. Let's get your left leg straight forward and bring your right sole of your foot to your inner thigh. Good. Use your block underneath your right leg, please, with your left knee a little bit bending to begin. Arms down by your side. Sit up tall. Breathe in. Exhale. Make sure to hinging into your hip joints, not from your upper back. Continue to lean forward and down. Only if your body gives okay signal, go a little bit further, then get your left leg straight down. Maybe hands extend straight forward or catch your foot. Belly, chest, and your forehead last. Touch down toward to the left leg. Steady breath. Beautiful. Carefully come up. Let's lifting your right knee up. Cross over to your left leg. Continue to flexing into your left ankle. Breathe in, lifting up. Exhale, wrapping your left hand around. Gentle spinal twist. Of course, if you have more space, you can hook your elbow to the outer side of your knee. Carefully untwist one vertebra at a time. Let's lean back, both legs straight forward. Again, shake it out. Keep your both knees slightly bent to begin, ankles and inner thighs together. Hold on to the back of your legs to sit up tall. Get your strap ready if again your hamstrings and back of your legs are tight right now. Breathe in. As you exhale, belly to your thighs first and go ahead, loop your strap around the balls of your feet. Hold it nice and softly, shoulders relaxed. Breathe in, chest lift. Exhale, get your legs a little bit straighter forward. Without rounding your upper back, I need you to go down and down with your legs together. Maybe you can go a little bit further, little bit further. Continue to creating space through the crown of your head. Go down and down. If your legs are all the way touched down to the ground and your belly, chest touching your legs, go ahead, catch your feet like this and your thumbs on top of your feet. Breathe in first. Exhale, go down a little bit further. Stay still, another 2 breaths. Very nice. Carefully come up. Move your strap aside. Option 1 for the child pose transition. You can cross your legs, shifting forward like this, which takes a lot of hip mobility. 2, walk yourself a bit back, child pose. Not sure if you saw Kim transitioning legs straight forward and circle back. That's also another option. Coming deep into child pose, and we stay about 5 breaths. How to use 2 blocks for your child pose. One can go underneath your hips and other block can resting underneath your forehead. Let your body sinking closer and closer toward to your props. Stay another 2. Soften through your fingers. Let's slowly come forward to table. You may move 2 blocks aside and keep your legs hip width apart. Let's tuck your toes under. Inhale to cow stretch. Exhalation, palms and toes press, rounding your back. Inhale with your full breath. Exhalation, rounding up. One last round. Let's come back to neutral spine. In your table, I need you to turn your fingers slightly to the outer side, not too much. So make sure your index in line with your wrist and pressing through your index and thumbs. Now gripping slightly onto your fingernails, breathe in. Exhale, use your core, lift your knees up, keep your knees slightly bent and pushing down to your chest and shoulders. So for the downward facing dog, this might be plenty. But if you could, you can get your knees a little bit straighter, Kim. Yes, if you could get your knees all the way straight, bring your entire bottoms of your feet down to the mat. Heels never need to touch the ground. Feeling long and lean, strong muscles. Stay one more breath. Open your legs about mat distance apart. Slowly push down to the mat. Walk your hands toward your legs, ragdoll. Hold onto your opposite elbows. Let the gravity relaxing down to your hamstrings, glutes, and down to your spine. Nice and easy, rocking side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Drop your arms down and grab one block in the middle, please. Place your right hand on top of your block or down to the mat. Bend your right knee just a little bit, left leg straight. We're mindfully twisting toward to the left side, left hand reaching up high. Keep pulling your shoulders away from the ears. Turn your chin all the way toward to your upper shoulder. Looks beautiful. We are targeting deep into the hamstrings alongside the glutes. Big inhale. Exhale, gaze down, lower your left hand down. Catch your ankles or back of your knees, halfway flat back. Chin slightly push forward. Exhale, fold forward. Pull your upper body closer in between your legs. Once more, halfway flat back, belly in. Now place your block again in the middle, left hand on top. Bend your left knee, right leg straight. Carefully twist toward to the right side and right arm goes up high. Keep on gazing toward to your right thumb. Stay, breathe. Very nice. Gaze down, lower your right hand down. Soften both knees. Belly in, come up, one vertebra at a time. Great job. Circle your arms out to the side and over your head. Catch your right wrist and lifting up high. Big inhale. Let's turn your left foot slightly to the outer side, hinging deep into your left hip socket. Lower down toward to the left side. Stay here another breath. Press your right foot, come up, left foot in, right foot out, switch. Left hand goes up and lower down toward to the right side. Very nice. Let's press your left foot to come up. Turn your both feet parallel, big side, arms down, by your side. Hold on to your hips. Soften your knees and taking gentle hip circle. Very nice. Let's reverse. Bring your hips back to the center, arms out to T-shape. Big inhale. Turn your feet slightly to the outer side for Yogi Squat. As you sink down into your hips, again prepare your block right underneath so you can hold onto your block. Use your elbows to push your inner thighs and keep on going further back and down as your spine keep getting taller. So Kim is demonstrating how you can use the block for Yogi Squat. You can continue to lower your block down and down as your hips more open and sinking your hips low. If you're all the way down here, go ahead, pressing your palms together, prayer hands at your heart. Please make sure your knees are staying over your second toes together, pressing entire feet down. We stay another 3 breaths. Soften through your face and your jaw. Beautiful. Carefully lower your hands down if you're in prayer hands. Hips up, turn your feet parallel. Head and neck heavy, slowly rolling up to standing pose. Open your arms out back to T-shape. Turn your palms facing back. Push your palms all the way as far as you could, interlacing your fingers behind your back. Instead of squeezing into the elbows, I need you to popping your breastbone up toward to the sky. Slightly push your hips forward and look up. If it's okay, continue to keep going back. We stay about 2 breaths. Toes gripping, slowly come up. Release your fingers and up over your head. Exhale, swan dive. Let's walking forward back to table to position. In your table, pressing your palms, pressing your feet, legs together touch. Let's extend your right leg straight back. Big inhale, chin slightly forward. Exhale, swing it over to the right side. Plant your foot down. Good. Turn your fingers maybe all the way toward your knee. If this is too intense for your mobility, you can open up to the side angle. All is good. We go through cats and cows variations. Inhale, chin up. Exhalation, slightly rounding through your back, pressing into your right foot. 2 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. 1 last round. Come back to neutral spine. Turn your fingers all the way facing forward. We'll be getting deep into the inner thigh stretch. Tuck your left toes. Peel your knee up and open toward to the edge of your mat. And let's press your foot down again. Good. Inhalation. Make slight arch on your lower back, mid back, and upper back. Imagine you're doing cow stretch. And as you exhale, as you walk your hands a little forward, push the mat. Send your hips as far toward to your back heel. You might be stopping wherever your body is stopping. Yes, use 2 blocks to relaxing your upper body. Down and down, closer toward to the mat. We stay here about 5 breaths. Keep your right knee straighter and make sure your edge of your right foot pressing down to the ground. Beautiful. Carefully come up. Well done. Let's bring your left knee back in line with your hip. Good. Heel toe, bring your right foot all the way toward to the edge of your mat, and let's bend your right knee deeply. Again, grab your block so you're not overstretching your hip flexor and deep into the psoas muscles. Carefully sink as you rise. Shoulders relax, gaze at the tip of your nose. For the lizard pose, feel free to stay up high on top of your blocks. If you have more space, you can still try lower your forearms on top of your blocks. If you have more space, go ahead all the way down to the mat. Drop your head and neck heavy, look toward your belly button. This is an intense, deep hip opening yoga pose. So without fighting with your body and your breath, let us surrendering ourselves in this moment for another 5 breaths. Beautiful. If you're down to your forearms, slowly come up, please. Tuck your back toes. Lift your knee up. Hold here just for a moment. Chest push forward, gaze slightly forward. You may go ahead, rocking slightly forward and back. Breathe in. Exhale, heel toe, walk your right foot a little bit toward to the middle. Good. Pivot your back foot. You may walk a little bit toward to the left side using your block on top. Good. One thing to be careful is again your right knee is not going toward to the big toe amount. Keep pushing toward to the edge of your foot. Keep sending your hips back as you crawling your hands forward and down. For the Scandasana side lunge, feel free to stay with your blocks on top. If you have more space, turn your back toes up, sink down deeper into your hips, lower down and down. If you can find your balance, free your hands, pray your hands at your heart. Use your right arm to push your right inner thigh open, lifting your chest. Stay here another 3 breaths. We stay another breath. Very good. Let's carefully walk back to the front of your mat. Turn your back heel up. We're taking vinyasa flow. Step back to plank pose. Keep your hips tuned. Chaturanga. Keep your knees down or up, lower down. If you're all the way down, press your feet, taking gentle cobra. If you can take it further, pressing onto your tops of your feet and your palms, upward facing dog. We meet at downward facing dog. Well done. Stay another 2 breaths. Keep your knees down back to table. Let's move on to the other side. Press your foot down. Check your shoulders in line with your wrists. Left leg straight back. Wait for inhale. Exhale, swing it over to the side. Plant your foot down. Go through cats and cows variations with your fingers. Turn as far as you could. Cow. And cat stretch. Continue with your own pace. One last round. So beautiful. Let's come back to neutral, fingers facing forward. You ready for deep inner thigh stretch? Tuck your right toes, knee up and open to the side. Press your foot down. You can walk a little forward as you push your hips back. Sinking down and down as you control. Softening through your chest and shoulders. Beautiful. We'll stay here another 5 breaths. Beautiful. Slowly come up. Well done. Keep your right knee back in line with your hip. Heel toe, walk your left leg all the way toward the edge of your mat. And let's bend your knee deep. If you need to, scoop your right leg a little further back. Prepare for the lizard pose. Inhale. Exhale. Take it to your own level. And we're dropping our head and neck down. Stay here another 5 breaths. If you're all the way down, slowly pressing up. Beautiful. Let's tuck your back toes. Lift your knee up. Hold just for a moment. Rocking forward and back. As you're rocking forward, let's pivot your back foot. Heel toe, walk your left foot a little bit toward to the middle. Swing both hands toward to the right side on top of your block so your upper body is not rounding up, but keep lengthening using flat back. Beautiful. You may stay there and continue to lengthening through your inner thighs coming from your pubic bone. If you have more space, turn your right toes facing up, sink deeper into your hips. Without rounding your lower back and mid back, keep lengthening straight up. Maybe free your hands, pray your hands at your heart. We stay here and breathe. Slowly bring your hands down if they are up, and we walk back to the front of the mat. Make our way to last vinyasa flow. Step back to plank. You can set your knees down first, chaturanga, all the way down or halfway stop. Pressing through your feet, cobra, bhujangasana, or upward facing dog. We meet at last downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's stay here another breath. Take deepest inhalation through your nose. Cleansing breath out. As you set your knees down, come a little bit toward to the front of your mat, please. In Vajrasana. Good. In your Vajrasana, sitting on your knees, feeling really tight on your hamstrings, your quadriceps and your feet, feel free to grab one of the blocks underneath your glutes to go up a little bit higher. Otherwise, you may go all the way down to your heels. Feels pretty good. This is a good chance to stretch your feet and your ankles. So if you could lean slightly back and peeling one knee up at a time. Continue to pointing your feet and giving really good stretch through your shins. Yes, just like Kim is showing us, you can go ahead rocking forward and back. Very good. If that feels pretty good, you can try keeping both knees off of the mat, coming all the way to your toes. And take your legs down. One more. Very good. Let's carefully walk forward back to table. And go ahead, gently tap your tops of your feet. Nice work. Open your legs a little bit wider. We're almost done. Spin your both legs toward to the left side. And carefully walk, walk, walk. And we're sitting all the way to the back. Good. Hold on to your hips and we sit up tall. Breathe in. Exhale, hinging deep into your hips, lean straight forward and down. We're going up and down, another 3. Very good. One last round. As you slowly come up, open your arms out to T shape. Inhale. Right hand down. Left hand reach it over your head. Keep turning your chest and gaze up toward to the sky. Slowly come up. Bring your left fingertips down. Right arm goes up and over your head. If you have more space, extend your left hand even further. If you have more space, lower your forearm down and keep reaching to the side angle. Great job. Slowly come up. Let's lean back. You can move your blocks aside for a moment. Send your legs straight forward and go ahead, shake it out. Well done. Cross your legs again or swing your legs forward and back. Either way is all good. Make your way back to tabletop position. Before we move on to the other side, I need you to make a big hip circle in your table. Very good. Let's change the direction. Nice job. Bring your hips back to the center. Now open up toward to the right side and sink all the way toward to the back. Do your best to go deep into your right hip socket so you can grow tall toward to the middle. Let's breathe in. Exhale, hinging into your hips, crawling your hands forward, lower down as far as you could. And push the ground, slowly come up. Let's go up and down. Feel free to keep using your hands. And then come up. If you could, just move your hands on your hips and using your own mobility and flexibility to go forward and back. Well done. Open your arms out to T-shape. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Right arm goes over your head. Inhalation, push the ground, come up. Right fingertips down. Left hand goes over your head. You may stopping where you feel good in your hips. If you could, lower your right forearm down and reach further toward to the side angle. Well done. Let's slowly come up. Open your arms out to T-shape and grow tall. Exhale, we are making our way back to last tabletop position. Keep your knees together, touch. This time we circle the hips once more with our knees and hips together, touch. Making as big as you could. Let's reverse on the way forward. If you could, making slight cobra or upward facing dog. Well done. Slowly come back to neutral and make your way to seated with your legs straight forward. Have one strap nearby you as we slowly go all the way down to the back. Arms above your head, legs straight down. Big inhale. Exhale, bend your both knees, press your feet down, open your arms out to T-shape, grounding your lower back, mid back, upper back, and up to your shoulder blades. On your next inhalation, right leg goes up toward to the sky. As you flex your ankle, go ahead now, grab your strap. If you need to, loop it around the bottom of your foot to go straight up and pull it even closer and closer toward yourself. Make sure your tailbone is keep on grounding down to the mat. And do your best to keep your right knee straighter and bring your right leg closer to yourself. If you could catch further to your ankle, do so. If you could catch further to your heel, do so. And then slowly bring your right leg even closer to yourself. That feels pretty good with your flexibility. Go ahead, you can get your left leg straight down. Stay another 2 breaths. Beautiful. If your left leg is straight, rebend your left knee. We together bend your right knee deeply. You may drop the strap down, opening up to your inner thigh to set the ankle on top of your left leg. Arms out back to T shape, gently rocking side to side. One more technique as you're rocking side to side for your hips to be more open is using your right foot pushing into your left thigh as you're rocking side to side. So that will creating so much space into your hips and lower back. Very nice. Bring your hips back to the center, arms up over your head, creating inch more space to your lower back and hips. Peel your left leg up. Catch your hamstring and bring your legs closer towards yourself. You can close your eyes. We stay here in reclined pigeon pose about 5 breaths. One more technique is you can use your right arm to push your right inner thigh away from your hip. So beautiful. Slowly release your left foot down. Drop your right ankle down. Windshield wipe side to side, nice and easy. So far, so good? Beautiful. Let's move on to the other side. Get your strap ready. Peel your left leg straight up toward to the sky. Loop it around the bottom of your foot. As you press your tailbone, pushing into your foot, shoulders relax, chin down. Ready for inhale. Exhale. Bring your leg a little bit closer and closer. If you could, go ahead, catch your ankle. If you could, catch further to your heel. If you could, right leg straight down. If the right leg is straight down, rebend your knee. Bend your left knee together. Ankle on top of your right leg. Arms up over your head. Big inhale. Pull your right leg up. Catch your right hamstrings. Closer and closer towards your chest. And using your left elbow to push your left inner thigh away from your hip. Keep breathing. Slowly let go of your leg, drop your foot down, arms out back to T shape, twist slightly side to side as you pressing down to your right thigh using your left ankle. Bring your hips back to the center. Undo your ankle down. Heel to open your feet a little wider. Inner thighs, knees toward to the middle. Place your both hands on top of your hips. You may walk your shoulder blades in, chin slightly pull down. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Big cleansing breath out. We stay in this beautiful constructive resting pose about 5 to 10 breaths. You can bring this natural breath back into your body. Allow yourself to sinking into this moment. Breathe in deeply. Another cleansing breath out. As you blink your eyes open, get your legs straight down, arms above your head. Wiggle your fingers and toes, rotating through your wrists and ankles. Get your body a little bit longer. Big inhale. Exhale, release, bend your knees. Let's roll onto your right side. Using your left hand to slowly push yourself up, back into seated cross-leg position, Sukhasana. Let's have another moment to feel ourselves grounded. With your eyes closed, place your hands on top of your legs. Absorbing the sensation you created into your body, mind, and energy. Join your palms together at your heart center. Thanking to yourself for clicking on this video to release tension and aches from your body, mind, and also energy. Finishing with one chant of Om together. Inhale. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.